Today I'm going to show you something else that you can do with Mix It Up Bot. Now, solely we're going to do the event of your starting. So if you're like me and you kind of have like a timer to get yourself set up for streaming stuff, I have a stream starting option. So I'm going to go into the burger menu here and you go into events and you can see Twitch channel stream start. I'm going to go into edit here just to show you what I've got under mine, and then we're going to break it down into little sections for you to see how this all works. Alrighty, so I've clicked on edit. So I have a command here which is an action group, which again I'm going to show you in a wee second what that does. But you're just going to put that in here once you have sorted your action group, but I'm going to go over that in a little second for you. I also have a thing set here to change my name on Twitter. That's just again just going to add in your actions down the bottom. You're going to go into Twitter and you're going to add it in there, and I've got to update my name. It has like a little red button beside it. I also have one for ending, but we'll do the ending one in a different part of the series. So I'm going to exit this just now just to show you a little bit more about the action group. So I'm going to go into action group menu on the left hand side. These are some of my other action groups I have in play, but we're going to go into the starting soon one just now, and I'm going to go into edit. So once we have in the action group thing here, we've got a name. So I've called mine starting soon, and the command group is starting soon because it all goes together, you know, kind of all like hooks together and does the things that you want it to do. So first of all, we're going to go to streaming software and your actions down at the bottom. I'm going to show you in edit mine just so you can understand what you're going to put into each part of it. Okay. So under streaming software, I presume you'll all be using OBS Studio. I select OBS Studio here in my streaming software. And action scene. Now, please make sure that you type in the correct name that you want the scene to change to. So usually before I start stream, I'll be on my offline scene, but as soon as I press start stream, it will command the thing to start and soon screen. So just make sure you type it. It is case sensitive for you to have the scene you want it to start playing. So that is my first thing I have under this section here. After that, I have a wait, which is the wait time that I want to get it to wait until we change to, like, say, your live scene and things like that. But I actually have two technically starting soon things. So I've got my initial video starting soon, which is music and a video that I play with mine. But then after that, I have it waiting for the 289 seconds, and specifically why I do that. There's two other actions here. Now this thing might sound a bit confusing, but I'm trying to explain it the best I can. Any questions, please ask in the comments. But like I said, so we waited 289 seconds. Next again, we're going to add another action, which is going to be your streaming software once again, and that's again OBS Studio. Now this I want to action, I will put under media source because I want to disable a certain action in my scene, because I've got two things, as I said, in my starting soon thing, which involves a countdown. So then you're going to select under that media source, and again you've got your case sensitive here, the name of the scene that you're going to be doing this in, what the name of the source is, and I've turned it off. You can see visible, and you can turn it off to not be visible, which I've done. Then also for that, because it's an MP4 that I have here, I have that set up here for that path to be found. Next after that, this is where I said the other thing was not visible, versus this is the next thing that pops up on my screen after that. So once again, it's going to be your streaming software. You're going to select OBS Studio. It's also a media source, but this time you can see it's again case sensitive with your scene name, which is starting soon. And my source name is Countdown, and I've made that visible. Once again, it's asking for the video file path where it's going to find this. Even though it's in your OBS, it still wants you to put the file in that it matches what's in your OBS versus what's on your PC as well. So once I've run those, so I'm going to start from the top again just so I'm not confusing you all. Okay, so we have, as soon as I press starting streaming in my OBS, this is where it moves over to the scene I want it to go to. So that's starting soon. As I said, then I do a wait for the amount of time I want to wait before I change to the next part, which is turning off the first initial source but enabling the next source for the countdown into my stream starting properly. Now again there, I'm waiting 11 seconds, even though it's a 10-second countdown, it just gives that time for the other source to be turned off and the other one to be turned on. So then I've done another wait there. Again, the waits are in your action groups down the bottom. finally for this, I have in my streaming software, once again, is in your actions at the bottom here. It's going to be OBS Studio under this scene, and I have mine as live scene, green screen. Even though I don't use a green screen anymore, this is still just the name of the scene. It just has to make sure it's case sensitive for that. I know it says enable OBS because we're doing this just now. I'm just walking through you the steps. So for each of these things, like I said, this is going from you pressing your starting soon to be working through the amount of time that you want to wait to change it to your live scene. So that you're not having to manually change it. I know other people have stream decks and stuff like this, but this is another good option for people that don't own a stream deck, to be able to just press start streaming and it'll do the things that you wanted to do. There is so many other things you can add in here if you want to have like a message for chat and things. Just look through your actions at the bottom for anything you want to personalize how you want your starting soon to be. You can do it in here. So I'm going to go ahead and save that. So you can see that that's been saved as an action group. So we went through the action group section here. So we're going to go back to the events so I can explain to you what now that does. Now, say you've not got a stream start thing here in your events, that is where you would go new, because if you see here, it says add command. So pretend that this is the command that I'm adding. So you'd click add command, and in that, it's going to be action, and then you would put in command. I'm just going to add it like it's a new one. I've added in a command, and the type is run command, and it's going to ask what command type you want it to be, and it's an action group that you want it to be. And then you're going to go over the section to find what one it is you're wanting to start here. Now again, like I said, that's the starting soon that I was going to run, and I have it wait until complete so that it doesn't like stop halfway through. But I'm going to delete this because we already have that action there. So I hope this video made sense for you all. Please feel free in the comments if I have missed out anything for you all. I will be looking to do the other events that I have here on my channel and loads of other mix-up tips and, you know, things to help everyone out. We're all streamers at the end of the day. I want to help as many people as I can, even if I'm helping just one person. But if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, drop a comment, whatever you would like to do. But please take care of yourselves, and I will catch you all soon in the next video. Bye for now.